Electrocardiogram-Electrical axis and axis deviation heart and techie. Mean Qrs axis is the magnitude and direction of mean cardiac dipole or vector. Factors affecting mean cardiac vector are position of heart, properties of conduction system, electrical property of ventricular myocardium and muscle mass of each ventricle. The term mean Qrs axis describes the general direction in the frontal plane toward which the Qrs complex is predominantly pointed. A Venn triangle can easily converted to triaxial lead diagram by having axis of 3 standard limb leads. 3 augmented limb leads also form a triaxial lead system. These 2 triaxial lead system can be combined to produce hexaxial lead diagram. Normal mean cardiac vector ranges between -30 to +110 degree. Different methods of axis calculation are quadrant method, 3-lead analysis, Isoelectric lead method. Quadrant method, we are taking 2 leads for reference, lead 1 and AVF. In both leads we have to analyze the morphology of Qrs, whether it is positive, negative or isoelectric. Both are positive. Axis is normal, lead 1 positive and AVF negative. Left axis deviation, both are negative. Then extreme axis deviation, lead 1 negative and AVF positive. Then right axis deviation. In 3-lead analysis, lead 1, lead 2, AVF taken as reference. Addition of lead 2 can help determine pathological left axis deviation from physiological left axis. In the isoelectric lead method, we have to find isoelectric lead in a Qrs axis will be plus or minus 90 degree from the lead in the isoelectric lead method. An axis of -30 degree or more negative is left axis deviation and 100 degree or more positive is right axis deviation. Causes of right axis deviation are right ventricular hypertrophy, left posterior hemiblock, WPW syndrome and dextrocardia. Causes for left axis deviation are left ventricular hypertrophy, left anterior hemiblock, inferior MI and obstructive airway disease. Causes for extreme axis deviation are ventricular rhythms, hyperkalemia and severe right ventricular hypertrophy. The same principles of Qrs axis calculation can be applied to the mean electrical axes of the P wave and T wave in the frontal plane.